Hey, what's up, Bavish? How you doing, man? Doing great. How about you? I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I wish I would have started the stream a little earlier, but I was having a little bit too much fun watching some StarCraft Brood War. I've been watching StarCraft a lot lately. Playing too. You know, only against AI though. You know me about competition. Use Diluc next Abyss? You mean 4.4? The 4.4 Abyss? Or you mean next Abyss refresh? Oh, alright. Speaking of Chevreuse, alright. So, you guys know, I didn't really, farm anything for her, right? I mean, I don't really think we need to farm anything for her. I don't think anyone really does, unless if you don't have noblesse user on the team anymore, and you need one, or like I don't know, like what other set instructor, like I guess sure. Um, but she's level 80 out of 80, and just like look at this, right? 1-star pole arm. All the HP stuff I have, though, like the most HP I can potentially give her. Uh, and she's already at 37k, which is like getting close to the max of this passive. So, and I also just today got her to 80 ascended, 80 out of 90. And she was sitting at like 39-ish k with a 1-star polearm. So I get the feeling that I might be running her with just a 1-star polearm, with just beginner's protector, like for forever. Anyway, hi everybody, what's up DNA? Yo, I think this is your first time here in 2024. Happy New Year, man. I know it's a bit late, but hey, first time here in 2024. So yeah, how's your year going? What's up, Kazwa? Good to see you again, man. What's up, Blob? Hey, hi. Tomorrow? Abyss reset? So you're saying, oh, that is tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Uh, you're telling me to use Diluc. What is that, like a challenge, or is there something I don't know is going to be happening that has to do with Diluc, or what? He added the reaction back. So by the way, does it still block the bottom comments? It does. It does, but that's fine. Like it really only blocks like the very end, like of the message, of the messages, but it's fine. I got Yoimiya. Oh, nice. Yo, congrats, Blob. Congrats. You know, some part of me really wants to have Yoimiya. Like, I don't know. Every time I get on my friend's account and not even sprinting, right? Just, like normal run. I don't know. Like, there's something about like how her animations look and the simplicity of her combat. Just set everything up, spam normal attacks, right? And she's a pretty good DPS. Like she does a, She does pretty good single target. Unfortunately, again, you're locked into single target with no hopes for AoE. But she's good. You know, pretty good. So I can spam them, right? Hey, yeah, I added it back. Honestly, I just tried taking them off, and then I was just waiting for like the first person to react on it, to react to me taking it off, and then like as soon as I got a reaction, I would just turn it back on. Chevreuse is really good damage dealer. Damage dealer. Well, when I saw her multipliers in the trial run, like okay, I guess level 4, sure, with Constellation. I looked at these and was immediately like, that's gonna do good damage. And the multiplier for the burst as well. That's gonna do good damage. Although I don't do math, right? And I'm gonna assume that she doesn't have a lot of base attack because number 1, she's a 4-star, and number 2, she's I don't know, like a big chunk of her kit is sort of healing. So I would imagine that she ascends with HP, which at least like I guessed that she would ascend with HP, and she does apparently. HP percent ascension stat. So yeah, I would imagine she, if you don't have the right gear and if you don't buff her right, then she won't really deal that much damage. Although she does buff herself, from her passive. How you doing? Bro, I wish I could play Genshin again because my phone can't withstand the memory. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, DNA. Is that why you haven't been here in a while? Because you've sort of stopped playing Genshin because it won't fit in your storage anymore? Greetings, happy Monday stream. Hey, what's up, Shinrin? Happy Monday. Hey, what's up, Shuri? Yo, hey, you've been here pretty consistently lately, huh? Are you on holiday or something? Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, DNA. I don't know if Hoyo will like try to figure out a way around the ever increasing storage amount of storage that Genshin takes up, because if you think about it, if Hoyo ever finds a way, like tries to find a way to address that, right? Obviously, the people who are having storage issues are, at least, from a realistic standpoint, from a realistic standpoint, are the people who can't afford to buy a new phone when their current phone doesn't have enough storage, or the people who don't have a PC along with their phone. Or at least people who don't have a good enough PC or can't afford one. And they're thinking, if these people can't afford to buy a new phone when their phone doesn't have enough storage for Genshin, or these people can't afford to buy a PC, a gaming PC, or can't afford to buy at least a storage upgrade for their PC, or can't afford to buy a good enough PC for Genshin, then these people are not going to be able to afford Primo Gems or whatever other purchases they can make for Genshin. Right? So like, I think there's a chance that Hoyo might, maybe not never, but Hoyo might not put any investment into trying to figure out a way around Genshin's ever increasing storage consumption. Maybe not never, but I think maybe once Genshin's like how much storage Genshin takes up. Once it reaches something stupid, like like an amount that's stupid, like 150, maybe not 150, but like let's say 100 and yeah, I guess 150 to like 180 gigabytes. I think at that point, then I think Hoyo might start to pay attention to that and start putting some effort into it. But until then, I don't know. People are slowly starting to accept that it's not crazy for a video game on PC to take up 130 gigabytes of storage. Right, like the first one, maybe at least the first mainstream one, was what was that? Warzone, I think. Sorry, not Warzone, but like Call of Duty and Warzone. Like apparently, like when they were both together as just one game, and their developer didn't really think it through. They didn't provide the option to like only have one or the other.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
I'm back home in America, so this is perfect timing for me. Oh, okay. Hey, Sherry, I forget, by the way, like, so you're American, right? And so why were you abroad? Was that for school or what? You remember I was pulling for C2 Raiden last stream, influenced by you pulling for C3. I was at C1, and was done with my primos. A week later, I now have C2 and C2 Tainari. Whoa. Okay, assuming you lost 50-50, and got your C2 Tainari. I don't know, is Tainari C2 good? I know that Tainari has decent constellations. If I can find him. Yes. Charge dot crit rate, okay, decent. Opponents within, I guess this is the skill field. Yeah. Tainari gains 20% when there are opponents. So it's not you that has to be in there. Okay. Tainari gains 20% damage, Dendro damage bonus. Effect will last up to 6 seconds if the field duration ends or if it longer. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, okay. You know what? Never mind. I think that's kind of worse than you having to be in it, because you having to be in it is like you can decide, whereas like this says opponents have to be in the field, means that you are at the mercy of their AI. And in Dendro teams, like people typically don't have crowd controllers in Dendro teams. So it's very unlikely that you'll have like a Kazuha in there or a Venti to group them into Tainari's skill AoE. I don't know. I mean, like, sure, if you get it, great, free damage. Well, technically, it wasn't free. Like you spent Primo Gems to get to your pity. You lost 50-50, and then you're having to spend even more Primo Gems to get what you actually wanted. So, I mean, technically it's not free, but, it's damage.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over. This way, Curly.
Oh, don't kill it. No! Uh-oh. I wanted to get out another Yelan skill. So I'd have max energy next. Well, at the very least, you got what you wanted, and you didn't just spend all of that, and in the end didn't get what you want. At the very least, hey, right? Congratulations, you got your C2 Raiden Shogun. C2 actually feels pretty significant for like a DPS Raiden Shogun. It feels pretty significant. Like I remember, I know that my main and second account Raiden Shoguns are built similarly. They're not exactly the same, but I still feel quite a big difference in like how squishy enemies feel like on my second account when I had C0 on the main account and C2 on the second account. I remember, yeah, I remember feeling that.
Stand with me. Busted.
COD Modern Warfare using 300 gigabytes. Now it takes up 300? You serious? Wait. So if you, I don't know if it's on PlayStation. If it is, or like Xbox, whatever. I don't think it's on Xbox though. If it's on, like, let's say your console, right? You buy a console. Obviously, the amount of storage you have in a console is fixed, right? So if you buy the version that only has 500 gigabytes storage in it, that means you have one game. All right, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and like a couple of small games, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and maybe one and a third of one big game, one other big game, and like a third of another big game. maybe even like none of a third game. Like, that's kind of stupid. All right. Well, I guess well, not all right. Now that I think about it a little bit more, I don't think. No, I'm sure a lot of people do have a lot of games like in their library, but I bet a ton of the casual gamers, I bet that a ton of the casual gamers just like they do have like a bunch of they have bought like a bunch of games like throughout their lives, but they probably really only play like 1, 2, or 3 games at a time. Like in this span of years in their life, this chunk of their life, they go to work. By the time they come home, they just want a game to chill out on the sofa or in their room, whatever, and then or on the bed, and then just like play on their PlayStation or their Xbox, like on the TV in their room, until like it's time for bed, right? And realistically, you're not gonna be able to play like 16 games in that amount of time. You're not gonna play like one game on Monday, another game on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm sure some people do that, and it is annoying. Like, let's say you're the type of player who likes to, I don't know, like you get bored quickly, and you like to switch up quite often. Kind of annoying having to uninstall different games, having to install other games over and over again. But unless you're that type of player, I don't think it's too annoying. But it really was certainly a lot better when games back then were like the largest game that I knew of at the time was just about like 1 to 2 gigabytes. This was like mid 2000s. 1 to 2 gigabytes. And while unfortunate we didn't have SSDs back then, it was just hard disk drives, slower. Well, hard disk drives that were slower than what we have today, and it was kind of common for people to have like 120 gigabyte drive at the time. But 120 gigabyte drive fits so much stuff. Fits all your like just pictures, music, a ton of music, and a bunch of games, because games just did not go above like 10 gigabytes. I'm sure there were some games back then that I didn't know about that were like 10 gigabytes or more, but not like today, where a lot of people have 500 gigs of storage on their device. Some even have 250, and games are 300 gigabytes. That is unfortunate. Anyway, looks like Nashity came by. RJ Loshuri. Give me your C2 Raiden, college and internals semester from next month. Never this bad. I think I'm liking my school life more. After all, a refresher. Also, my internet is quite slow today. The stream buffering. Let's catch next stream later. Bye, guys. All right. Hey, Nashity, I don't know if you're still here. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. And sorry, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about your internet. Sorry to hear about your internet. Yeah, take care, man. But then Hoyo will just be saying their old players goodbye, who had spent some money in it. Well, yeah, you know, like, because old players are less likely to be spending money on Genshin, right? Because let's say reruns, right? Like, they have reruns and stuff. Those old players already have those characters and their weapons, right? So they don't really need to spend money on those banners anymore, and they don't wanna be creating new characters every single banner, because number one, that's a lot of development time, and number two is they're gonna get very bad press, right? Because, like, imagine the type of game Genshin is, the type of game they've decided to try to make Genshin into, where it's like waifu and husbando, collecting simulator, right? And people, including some of their spenders, have an emotional attachment to some of the characters in the game, and I don't think they will want to ruin that, because obviously it's like there's only one entity in, you know, who's responsible for that.
Let it be known.
Right, and that hatred is gonna go straight towards Hoyo. Plus the fact that they you know, if they don't rerun characters, they won't be able to
No touching. Next on you.
they won't be able to it'll be kind of annoying for the way that they tell stories. Right, like, you know how they rerun characters most of the time, based on the event story of the main event of each patch, of each version update. I mean, I don't know how it would be. Like, none of the old characters would be there to sort of meet up and interact with a new character. It would just be like, I don't know. I think it would just be weird. Some of the old players just won't feel any attachment to the game anymore, because they don't see the characters that they are attached to anymore. They always see new characters, and it'll, like, to some of the players even, they might even feel like, this isn't Genshin for me. This isn't, like, it's the same game installed on their device, but it's not gonna feel like the same game for them. Because there really are players out there. I'm willing to bet there's quite the silent majority of players in Genshin are the type of players who log in and update every version update just so they could see their waifus and husbandos in art quests, in story quests, character story quests, in event quests, interacting with their other favorite husbando / waifus.
Not possible.
This may Let's light it up! Born of ice and frost.
Genshin took half of my phone storage. Well, I guess that's the advantage of not having a phone that's good enough to be playing Genshin. AKA me. Is I don't have to worry about Genshin taking up my storage on my phone. But I do have to worry about Genshin taking up storage on my PC. Hey, what's up, Trixie? Wish? Nah, I did a bunch of that already. If I was a whale, though, and well, I don't really like to refer myself as a streamer, but you know, I am streaming a video game on the internet, and the option to give out money is there, right? So if you guys make it possible for me to wish a lot, right? The option is there. But hey, please guys, do not ever give away money to strangers on the internet if you cannot afford to. Please, just don't. Only give away money that you don't need.
Solidify!
Gotcha. Here comes the test. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
For example, Ziox got C6 Zhao because his viewers paid for it. Oh wait, I remember that. Yeah, like he actually uploaded a video of that. I remember that one. I don't really watch Ziox on Twitch. You know, in fact, I don't really watch any Twitch. Period. But I guess it was crazy enough. Right? It was crazy enough for him to upload a video of it. I mean, does Ziox even upload videos on YouTube other than guides? I mean, I know he does occasionally. Of course, I saw that one. And I occasionally see him upload videos that are sort of just like, I don't know, like just showing the chaotic vibe on his streams. I remember the first time I saw one of these videos, I don't know, it felt very weird to me. It was like, this is a very different vibe. And then until I looked down the comments and then I saw someone say, stream Ziox is very different from YouTube Ziox, or sorry, Twitch Ziox, very different from YouTube Ziox. And then I realized, oh okay, I guess it's because until that point, all the videos that I've seen of Ziox have been just his guides, but I never really knew about that side of him. Do you want to be a streamer who keeps getting C6 characters? No, I don't think I would want to be like that too. I mean, if okay, I have to admit, it would be awesome. You know, like if it would be awesome if like it would certainly make life a lot better if I had like a bunch more viewers. You know, and I understand why. I know why. I don't have as many viewers as like those other streamers, because they actually put in the effort and the hard work, and they made the right decision, the good decisions on what to do, what not to do, how to do them, etc. Right? And I understand that. I'm essentially doing this with minimal effort, like the least amount of effort necessary to do what I do, compared to those other guys who are very passionate about it and put in a lot of work and make the right decision, etc. Right? I understand that, but I have to admit, it would be nice if me streaming actually paid for itself, and even helped out with the bills, even just a little bit. No, I'm not asking for it to fully pay for the bills and fully pay for like a luxury lifestyle for me, and like as well as like maybe allow me to get significant constellations on and weapons on characters, especially ones that allow me to showcase more gameplay on my accounts, just so I could showcase more gameplay. But then again, I understand why that's not the case, and hey, I've decided it's reasonable. Hey, what's up? What's up, James Wines? Interesting name. Okay. Because there's an S in Wines, I was going to read it as James, and then I realized, wait, there's no S. Is that even James, or is that Hame or something? What's up? Nothing much, man. Just doing weeklies, and in a moment, that's gonna do that combat event. I haven't done it yet, but all the levels have been released, so I'm gonna do it today. C5 Zhongli is better than C6 Zhongli. That depends. That depends. I think if you use your Zhongli a lot with your Hu Tao, then
Stabilize.
it can be a hindrance. It can quite often prevent your Hu Tao from being able to take advantage of her passive,
Solidify.
which is a decent passive, right? Like what was that? 33% pyro damage bonus just for free, right? Just by being below 50% HP. It's quite a bit of damage loss, especially at Hu Tao's multipliers. Especially at Hu Tao's multiplier levels. Come on, where are you coming out? Oh, and you've come out when I don't have any more Hydro.
Quietly now. No, my sword.
Okay, at least I got some particles out of that. Okay. What is that thing for, by the way? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Okay, I guess there were instructions on the screen. It has something to do with the new the arc alignment. But then, like, is that what's supposed to happen if I
Busted. Here comes the
take its HP bar down to 0?
No, my sword.
Is it supposed to what's the word I'm looking for? Expedite how quickly the whale, it's not a whale, it's a narwhal. The narwhal will devour me and then put me into this phase of the battle? Or is it supposed, if I use the proper if I actually play it the right way, and actually use the arc alignment mechanic thing, did something else happen? I actually have no idea. I've never seen anyone else do this fight before. James. Ah, okay. Well, is that a typo? There's no S on your James. Anyway, hey, nice to meet you, man. Everything's good. Just doing weeklies. You also on Twitch? No, I don't stream on Twitch. Are you looking for an artist who makes overlays, logo banners, profile pictures, panels, emotes, thumbnails, alerts, intros, outros, Be right back. Starting, ending soon screens. 2D and VTuber models. If you want to see my work, amples, add me on Discord. James Wines, my Discord username. Oh man, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, I mean, like, I appreciate thank you, by the way, but it would be awesome. Unfortunately, I literally cannot afford anything. And I mean, like, you know, I understand you're not, obviously you're not, you didn't immediately ask for anything in return. Why am I even heading to my daily commissions? I don't need to do daily commissions. Yeah, I appreciate it. And of course, I wouldn't want, like, even if you were giving it out for free, which would be awesome. I really wouldn't want to take it without at least, giving anything in return. Right? No, no. I mean, like, literally, James, right? you you can see how many people are watching my stream. If you like, look at, I'm not exactly like somebody who's streaming and like putting a lot of effort into it. I'm literally just playing video games and sort of just streaming it so that I could hopefully just have people to hang out with while playing this single player game, because I never play in co-op because I hate co-op for some weird, right? I know, weird. I hate co-op in Genshin, and like I just don't like playing with other people for some, like, in general, like in video games. Like I've played MMORPGs for a decent chunk of my life. Through, for a decent chunk of my life, but most of the most of the time I work very hard to become self-sustainable so that I don't have to rely on anybody else. I don't need to play with anyone else in an MMORPG. I know it's weird, but man, but for some reason, like, I want to have people to talk to, just hang out with while I'm playing a game. I know, weird, but hey, people have their thing. So anyway, what I'm saying is, YouTube isn't earning well. I mean, I have monetization on, sure, yes. It doesn't even pay for my electric bill. The electricity that I'm consuming for playing a video game and streaming it, and like my computer being on, literally it's a net negative for me. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you. But no, I can't. Like, it would be awesome maybe someday, if YouTube ever pays for itself, for me, that would be great. Hang on, let me just, yeah, I could just add you on Discord, because, like, if ever that day comes, sure. What am I doing? I've sort of lost my way. Okay, I guess it's time for me to do the event. James be promoting himself? No. It makes Narwhal devour you faster. Okay, so I guess that is what it's supposed to do. Thank you.
This realm is
No
truly
wonder why every time I've killed that thing, it just like the narwhal just starts doing the devour the player thing. Imagine RJ as a VTuber. What a dream. Speaking of VTubing, every now and then I do think about, like, how I could maybe turn. Okay, you guys know what my profile picture is like, right? And you guys can, like, clearly see. No, that is Chrome. This thing, right? You guys can clearly see this emoji. I don't know, whatever, the face. Yeah, sure, I'll call it a face. Right? Which I literally drew myself in paint. Like, the moment where I got to the point where, oh, I need to upload a profile picture on YouTube. I was like, okay, go into paint. All right, let's see. What can we make? Literally, first thing comes to mind. Just a smile face. Every now and then I do like spare like a second to think about, I wonder how I can turn this into a VTuber avatar. Like I don't need it to be 3D. Right? I just need it to be 2D. I don't need the mouth movements to be super accurate. I just need the mouth to kind of move and at least like open like it's talking. Oh, kind of like Tenten's like Venti avatar, right? Where the mouse sort of just goes like oh, right? So, and then that's literally all I spare. I just spare a few seconds trying to think about maybe I could do this, right? Like I'll just have like the original one for when I'm not talking, and then like I'll draw a couple of variants of it, of different like with different like mouth shapes, and then at some point I might eventually have to draw a tongue because like when the mouth is open, the tongue will be visible, and then like after that, all right, cool thought. All right, and then like does nothing. Oh yes, event. Right. Bro, can I ask a question? Masterpiece, literal masterpiece. Yo, sure, go right ahead, man. Question. What kind of question is it? If it's like really anything related to Genshin combat stuff, I'm all for it. I'm not the smartest guy out there when it comes to combat stuff, but hey, at least I know my stuff. Make it like a mask, kinda, yeah. That was sort of, and just have like the avatar. I don't know, like somewhere in the corner of the screen. Should I pull for the Nivelite weapon or Kazuha? I'm on a 50-50. Or both. Nivelite weapon. What does the Nivelite weapon do? Oh wait, that's not in here. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to Google that real quick. Hang on. I don't have it. So I don't have it, and I don't even have Nivelite. So I don't really like know it off the top of my head. Hang on. Nivelite. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, I remember this is a low base attack, high crit damage weapon. That's all I remember. HP. Oh, gives HP. Okay. Current HP increases or decreases. Charge attack damage will be increased by 14%. Max 3 stacks. Wow, that is crazy. That's insane. Oh my god. For 4 seconds. So, okay. Even though like the duration of each stack is very short, that uptime is essentially permanent on Nivelite because like he's always increasing and decreasing his HP. You have 3 stacks or refresh the 3rd stack duration. 8 energy will be restored. Wow. Every 12 seconds. Okay. All right, sure. Like I guess like essentially once a rotation, 8 energy. Or Kazuha. So you did say or Kazuha, which tells me you don't have Kazuha. Or Kazuha. All right, I think Kazuha. Yeah. No. Without a doubt, Kazuha definitely a lot more value. Yeah, because like having Kazuha on an account opens up so many potential team archetypes for you, and like just like a lot of theater crafters, like a lot of people in general, overall, just say characters over weapons because weapons just make you do bigger numbers, whereas characters, new characters, not like some constellations maybe, but new characters give you new gameplay, which is overall, which overall equals more fun, right? Of course, unless if fun for you is doing bigger numbers, then sure, go for bigger numbers. Right? If you're somebody who's like, no, I don't want to experience more gameplay. I like the gameplay of the current roster of characters I have on my account, and I just want them to do bigger numbers, and that is more fun for me. And sure, go for bigger numbers. But if more types of gameplay is more fun for you than seeing bigger numbers, then go for newer characters. Hey, what's up, Puppeteer? Good to see you again, man. Trying to make a Hyper Bloom team with Navia, Raiden, Kaza, and Dendro MC. Navia, Raiden, Kaza, and Dendro MC. How does Kazuha play into that? Alright, I guess you can infuse Kazuha's burst with either Electro or Hydro, which will... Oh, that would be nice if you could somehow infuse it with Electro. Because, like, obviously, most people build Kazuha for VV full EM, right? And a full EM character triggering Hyper Blooms, awesome. Although that would probably mean you won't be swirling Hydro to VV and Kazuha passive buff Nivelet's Hydro damage. Unless if you somehow figure out a rotation for it. Dendro Swirl just a dream. No, I mean, like, we already have a sort of Dendro VV, which is, you know, that's what the Deepwood set is for. Okay. Right, well, wouldn't be an RJ stream if I didn't use these. But... not yet. Oops. Do that, yeah, alright. And swap this. And then... wouldn't be an RJ stream if... it didn't use... Hyper Bloom and National only. Geo Swirl, jeez. Only like a few minutes after you ended the last stream, last time, I was there and I got right in. What? Really? Yo, congrats, man. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, I remember a few streams ago, me and like a couple of viewers were sort of just, you know, just doing some headcanon stuff, right? For potential interactions between Animo and the non-swirlable elements like Dendro and Dendro and Geo, I believe. We were headcanoning some reactions for Dendro and Animo, and Animo and Geo. And it got kind of crazy. And now the first thing that comes to my mind for a Dendro, or sorry, I keep saying Dendro, an Animo Geo reaction would be something similar to Sand. You know, as to what it would do, I mean, like, maybe create some kind of fog, make it more difficult to hit you, where enemies' attacks would just miss more often. I mean, like, maybe I don't know. I guess you could already make enemy attacks miss by iframing. So that wouldn't be. I mean, it would be more akin to like just having a shield or damage reduction.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Gotcha. You are about to get done. Stand with me. Hey.
Version reactions underrated. Oh, I think it is. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's underrated, but because like I think the people who do know about it know how good it is.
Let's light it.
Just not a lot of people prefer it. I think. Yeah, like me included, right? Like the so with hyper bloom, when you mess up your rotation, you get quicken, which is good.
Solidify.
But then
Rain outlines your fate.
in version, if you mess up your rotation, or if something goes wrong with your reactions, you know, like something gets ahead of another reaction,
I will have order.
then what you end up with is burning, which is not good. And the way that you would have to fix that is you would have to put out burning, which is pretty hard because burning is quite a lot of pyro units to have to remove. So you're gonna be missing out on quite a few versions or sorry, blooms. By before your burning goes out.
Let's get down to business.
We teamwork is dreamwork. Let's toast.
There's more.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul.
Okay. Order guide you. There's more.
Am I gonna reach 6K? Wait. Am I not gonna reach 6K? Oh my god. I sort of just thought that I could just no-brain this.
Ring cutter.
Oh wow. Just barely got to 6K. I really haven't been paying attention. I've sort of just been on autopilot while just chatting. Alright, well, hey, thank you, I guess. Oh yes, that's right. I'm not gonna collect these yet. I'm gonna use these to for my daily commissions for the next couple of days. So yeah, so you know, for like in case there are like some new or newer players out there, or like just players out in chat who just maybe I don't know haven't thought of this, or maybe didn't know about the encounter stage point mechanic that was introduced in I think 4.2 or was it 4.1? I don't remember. Yeah, you can use collecting event rewards to do daily commissions for you. So if you've already done your daily commissions and you're gonna do events and stuff, unless if you just need the Primo Gems right now, or like you can collect the Primo Gem ones if you really need the Primo Gems, but like the other stuff that you don't need immediately, don't collect them yet. Save them for the next few days. Use them to just help you do daily commissions without having to actually do the normal daily commissions. It saves you a lot of time. 4.2. Ah, yeah. Wow. For some reason, man, 4.2 feels like it was like a long time ago. I guess is that like a consequence of just not having a lot of content to play in Genshin? I really haven't been logged in a lot in 4.3. I mean, not just in 4.3, but like since I finished most of the stuff I needed to do in 4.2, like 100%ing the 4.2 region. I guess there was not Navia's character story quest. Wait, have I done that? Oh no, I'll check later. I'm pretty sure I've finished it already. Yeah, I guess there was the Navia story quest in 4.3, but other than that, yeah, literally nothing else to do. I guess it's a consequence, like why it feels like 4.2 was such a long time ago. Right? I don't know why it feels like that was like 6 months ago. That's it. That's how I feel about it. It feels like 4.2 feels like it was 6 months ago. For pulling Raiden, I'm doing 3 pulls every day. I started with 28 pulls, and now I'm on 60. Oh, nice. Oh, you're trying. Is that you're trying to get your first Raiden Shogun copy? Odd or even? I wouldn't say Raiden Shogun is as valuable as Kazuha. But she does. She does sort of a similar thing to what Kazuha does for someone's account, which is she opens up new team archetypes that you can play with. And she also upgrades certain teams. All right. Let's see. What do we need to do? Trigger overloads on opponents. Pyro or electro related reactions. Pyro. Okay, I guess I could just go vape on this side, but then I have to do overloads on the other side. So what if? How do we do overloads? I don't really have any characters that have off-field pyro other than Xiangling. Oh, okay. I guess okay. I guess let's see. Let's see. I know. Yeah, okay. Xingqiu there for both sides. A Yelan here. A Zhongli there. A Hu Tao here. And let's see, do we need crowd control? I guess. Oh wait, I need Raiden Shogun because like overload stuff. Sure. From my understanding, this doesn't really give you any more points, does it? I didn't really read the instructions. And verb buff. Gain 50% pyro, electro damage bonus. My character triggers pyro. Second last. Ah, okay, sure. All right. Hey. That's not great. All right, there we go. That would have been messy. I hate having my characters in the wrong order in events like this. Navia, E. C0, strong as C2, Raiden. Think about that. Hey, what's up, Saki? Good to see you again, man. Wait, I don't think I've seen you on stream in 2024 yet. If my memory serves me right, then hey, Happy New Year, man. If I'm old and my memory sucks, then okay, hi. I don't think so, but I got her level 80, my first level 80 character, and I had to fight the Thunder Manifestation so many times, and I ran out of resin way too much. Oh, sorry, Puppeteer. What do you mean by you don't think so? You don't think what? Hey, what's up, Unrevealed? I'm pretty sure you're having a blast with this combat event. I mean, like, there isn't really much merit to like putting effort to getting higher points in this kind of event, unless if you have like a. Hey, what's up, Shane? How you doing, man? Unless if you have like a group of IRL friends, you know, that you sort of that you often hang out with and like share stuff like that with.
Time to act.
Where you can, I guess it would be bragging rights for your group of friends.
Let's get down to business.
Shine down. Going in. Let's light it up. Eat this. Nice and spicy. Ring cutter. No, my soul.
Hey,
Oops, I missed that. I completely whiffed that Xingqiu E, didn't I?
To oblivion.
Also, by the way, Saki, while yes, the single hit of damage, well, you know, technically there are 2 charges of the skill, so the 2 hits of damage technically do as much damage as something like a Raiden Shogun initial hit, right? Or I don't know, yeah, something like that, right?
Now you shall
Some
perish.
other similar abilities. But after you use the skill, your DPS sort of just drops. if if Navia's DPS chart was like a chart, like a line graph,
Inazuma shines eternal.
it would look let me see, I'm trying to think of a line graph in business that's
Stand back. Let me weave you a web.
I can't think of one.
No, my sword. Now you shall perish.
I can't think of one. Help me think of a line graph, guys. A line graph that's just basically didn't exist. Giant spike of popularity, and then just drops off back to like essentially zero. Happy New Year as well, belated. Yeah, sort of late, I know. Sorry, but hey, I don't know where you guys live, and I can't exactly send you letters.
Stabilize.
Oh wait, ooh, forgot, almost forgot. This is oh wait, my ping just spiked. I felt that there was a slight delay when I tried to switch to Hu Tao there. Looked at my ping and it was just for a split second. I had like 310 ping.
Sword.
Solidify. I will have order.
Rain cutter. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
I don't know why. I often find Hu Tao Double Hydra's rotations really exciting, even when the fight itself isn't super exciting. I guess maybe because like the rotations are tight, like the cooldowns just line up really well. What would make it even more perfect than it is now, at least for me, would be if I had C2 Zhongli, just so I could just burst and then instantly I'd have a shield, and I don't have to like burst and then hold E. It just feels like there's just no moment where I have nothing to do. It just cycles really well.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Rain outlines your fate. Time to
I will have order. Solidify.
Let me weave you a web. Quietly now. Things up.
That was fun, yeah. Man, I kind of miss going all out on Hu Tao. He said something, but I forgot what it was. Alright, hey, it's fine. I'm lonely when it comes to Genshin. No one IRL that I know likes Genshin. Some of my old like high school buddies. It was okay. It was on my wedding. Well, not just on the wedding day itself, but I got married a couple of years ago. To obviously, to now my wife, a girlfriend of. How long were we? Were we together before we got married? I think it was like 11 years, 12 years, I think. And a couple of years ago, yeah, we got married. And on like at the time when I was like communicating a lot with my groomsmen, they were my old high school buddies. My old high school buddies that I used to play a variety of video games with at internet cafes. They apparently some of the quite a few of them played Genshin. Mostly very casual, gameplay. Like none of them took it like as seriously. Like no, like they were super casual. They just sort of they seemed like they just played it it was like Candy Crush or like Plants vs Zombies or Angry Birds. Like they would just play it at work during like lunch breaks or like during downtime at work, you know, like when there's not really much going on at work, or like on the way to bed or like on their commute to work. But then like they never really took the time to even bother like learning combat stuff. I'm like there, hey, what adventure rank are you? What characters do you have? Oh, you should build her like this, build her like that. And then somebody, like, while we were waiting, like, when we were done with makeup, we were in our hotel room. Because, like, we're at, when we were in our hotel room, because, like, we had our makeup done in the hotel room. We were just waiting we were just waiting for the time. One of them logged into, it just opened their phone, logged into their Genshin account, and then I was like asking this and that, like, oh, like what characters do you have? What kind of teams do you play? And like they're literally playing whatever characters they want, like zero synergy whatsoever. What is this? Freeze for a total of 15 seconds. Affected by cryo. Oh, okay. Main account. I do have Ayaka here, so I guess I could do that. Affected by cryo. Crit hits. Okay, affected by cryo. I'm gonna have to split up Ayaka and Ganyu. Or, man, I do have a lot of cryo characters, but like, these guys don't exactly do as much damage as I'd like them to. Let's see. Okay, are they even built though? I guess I could put Rosaria with. Hang on. Can I crowd control second side? No. All right. Well, Morgana won't work on that side. Oh man. Just full Hydro on this side. Okay, I guess. How is this gonna work? I kind of want Morgana on this side. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go Kazuha instead of Venti. But then, like on this side, I could just go full ham cryo. All right, yeah, all right, sure. Let's give it a try. Is just make sure Kaya and Rosaria are built. Maybe the sweaty Genshin gamers, the minority all along. I mean, that's sort of been maybe not obvious for me, but like I've never really thought that the sweaty Genshin gamers have ever been a majority of the Genshin community. Yeah, because like so okay, the thing is, you guys know that there's like a bazillion tons of fan art out there. Fan art, not even just fan art, like fan animation. Think about it, like the amount of time that you have to put into making any form of art, right? Original art or fan art, any art that has something to do with like using your drawing skills. The amount of time you have to use to do anything like that is insane. Unless if you're just, if you're really good at it already and you just want to put out like low effort art, like just, because you feel like it. And sure, okay, it's not going to take that much time, like maybe half an hour, but then like that is still an hour maybe of your life that you're throwing away. I guess you're not throwing it away because like you want to do it. But still, right? Yikes. Ooh, that is need need some energy recharge on that thing. Oh, cool. We have one. Sure. Okay. Yeah, and this is Shimenawa too, so we don't lose out on the Shimenawa damage. Alright, that is a lot of crit rate, which I don't need. I guess I could swap to a crit damage one. Why do you have this? Let's see. Sure. Yeah. Wait. What was I talking about? I got distracted. Alright, that seems a lot more reasonable. Kaya does not have a sword. Oh dear. Ew. Kaya does not really have a sword. Well, I guess I do have the black sword. Hello. Hey, what's up, Aditya? What's up, Aditya? How you doing, man? Yeah, I play more seriously. I feel like I try to level up my characters, but I also try to get more characters because of their looks or their attacking and skills. They seem to also have kind of experience where you don't need to swap artifacts in between characters. They already have their own independent build. Yeah, and that's why I have that's why I have like a million artifacts, because I mean, I know they're not optimal, but I just want to have artifacts as much as possible on like all the characters that I always use, and even just maybe will use. Yeah, I would really rather that. All right, either Glad or Shimenawa just to get that bonus. What is this? Ooh, yeah, wait, I forgot. Okay. What do we need more? Great rate. Okay. We need more. Wait, what's his ER like? Okay, that's decent. It's something. Ideally, Shimenawa or Glad. A lot of crit rate. Well, not a lot, but it's not nothing either. Wow, that is a lot of crit rate. Oh, that's unfortunate. Low roll, but not bad. All right. Oops. Let's put this on and just swap to this. I don't need that much more crit rate. I'm gonna have cryo resonance anyway. I just wanted more attack. Man, why is my attack low? Do I have an ER sans? Damage bonus. Okay. Let me see. How about Charlotte? Is she built? Okay. Well, she will do damage, I guess. ER not as high as I want it to be, but okay. Ayaka. I hardly ever use Ayaka, but I'm pretty sure I don't touch her build ever. Okay, so I'm pretty sure she's on the right build. Other
Every
side
journey
will
has its final
be...
end. Don't rush.
Oh yes, Mona. Man, oh, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use Farina instead of Mona. Yeah, and Charlotte is the healer on the Ganyu team. And then let's see. I'm pretty sure Diona never really touched Diona's build because nobody really wants the artifacts that I put on her. Sure. Alright, Sackbow. Didn't even bother leveling it to 90. Why did I never level it to 90? This is my main account. It's crazy. Alright. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Interesting Charlotte build. I mean, you know, she scales off of attack. Her damage scales off of attack. Her healing scales off of attack. So I might as well try to make her do damage. And while I know I don't really need to comply with this, I might as well try and have fun on the event. Right? Like, just... I guess kind of, yeah, challenging myself, not like with the combat side, but at least with the team building side. Alright. So this is going to be... The arrangement of this is going to be a bit weird for me. Because I never really... Oh boy. Ooh. Oh wait, I don't think I'm going to need... I'm not going to need Diona then. Or... Oh, what an idiot. I could just do this. Yeah, wow. Okay, what an idiot. I forgot about the thing where you could have one character for both sides. You could choose one of your characters to be on both sides. I've been starting to get my first few 5 stars. 5-star artifacts, but I got tricked. And I thought the Boreas tail was a feather artifact. I mean, I never really thought about it that way. But now that you mentioned that, it does look like a feather artifact, yeah. How about you? I'm good, man. I'm good. I wish I started the stream a little earlier today. But I had a little way too much fun watching some StarCraft Brood War. I've been watching and playing some StarCraft quite a bit lately. I just miss it. I played it way back then. It was among the first video games I installed on my very first computer, all the way back in 2004. Man, yeah, not even remastered at the time. It still had like the old like 1990s graphics and resolution. Hey, what's up, Elijah? Please do correct me if I'm wrong. Get the elegy on her. On Ganyu, you mean? I also build Charlotte that way, and same goes to Chevreuse. You build Chevreuse with attack? What about her passive though? You don't... Are you okay with not maximizing her passive? Like the attack buff thing? Hey, what's up, Expose? How you doing, man? What's up, Taz? Good to see you guys. There's E2 is good for Raiden buff. Yeah, because like it makes getting her buff easier. Her skill, like the buff from the skill, easier, because you don't have to do you don't have to use your skill and then do a charge stack on the ground. You don't have to do that anymore with C2. C6 certainly is where it's at with Kujo Sara, but C2 is okay too. You know what? I'm gonna start pronouncing that Elijah. Elijah sounds a little weird, not very natural to me. So I'm gonna, yeah. But please do correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot how Charlotte works. I don't really care about her like marking thing. I just hold E. I don't know if holding E on Charlotte without waiting like the half a second to mark enemies will generate more particles, or if I can just hold E and let go. I don't know if I actually have to mark enemies with Charlotte, because like the only reason why I hold E is just so I get more particles. That's it. Just no other reason why I hold E on her. Kazuha, and then second cryo character. Okay. And you. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Let's see. Ayaka, Rosaria. I guess that'll work. Wow, no healer, huh? Well, I guess it'll kind of work, you know, like if enemies are gonna be frozen anyway, so sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if that works. You have to hold all the way through. Oh no, I do. That's awful. Kind of awful. And the thing is too, like the thing I hate the most about it is you have to, if you want to mark more enemies, you're gonna have to get away from like the middle of all the enemies, like right here, and so that you're all the enemies are in front of you. Did you do the gene thing in this event? Gene thing? Oh wait, okay, gene thing. I'm gonna assume that there's some kind of like glitch, you know, with that. Right? Is there? Oh no, wait, no, I forgot. I have, why did I Ayaka burst? I don't need to, oh I do. Okay, these are the tanky boys. I didn't even look what I was bursting onto. I'm on Shiminawa Ganyu. This is awful. I feel so awkward. Like, I know that I'm not fully utilizing it, and like it's in the back of my mind, and it's triggering me. But I guess I'm kind of having fun just mashing all the buttons. I didn't hit anything with that. Oh man, okay. I almost Ayaka bursted on just slimes. Well, you guys aren't super tanky, but hey, at least you're not slimes. Oh, I actually got a decent amount of points already. Just
access denied. You can't run.
oh well, I might as well burst here.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
McNahida, do I know you from somewhere? We'll all be excited for new characters in Nerf 4.4. Also excited for Lantern Rhyme Festival soon, since it'll be my first time there. Oh, wait, what? You're a bit of a new player, aren't you, Elijah? Yeah, 4.4. I'm pretty excited for... So Lantern Rhyme is usually kind of nice, because like there's like a bunch of events and stuff, right? But I'm mostly excited for what's her name? Xianyun. There you go, finally. Skills. Oh man, I do not have a rotation for this. I really do not have a rotation for this. I am just, this is nuts. This is crazy. I don't know. I think just my raw stats is like what is allowing this to work. Okay, let's see if we can get some kind of a rotation going here.
time. The birds come.
Strike
Okay.
a pose.
The what's it called?
Pose. Hard-hitting exclusive. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. All hail.
What's her name? Charlotte. There you go. Charlotte's, or no, not Charlotte. Reina's skill cooldown is kind of long. It was kind of a little unnatural to make it fit smoothly into Ganyu's, Charlotte's, and Kazuha's. RJ, is there any volcano in the Philippines? There are plenty, man. Jeez. Yeah, well, I mean, like, maybe not as many and as active as, like, I don't know, what's a country that had a lot of volcanoes? I guess Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii has, like, plenty of active volcanoes. But yeah, for the Philippines is sitting on the edge of what's referred to as the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is essentially like the edge of the Pacific tectonic plate. And that is where you are going to get a lot of geological, I don't, geographic. I'm not as smart as I pretend to be. But geo, sure, Earth, there you go, Earth activity. Right, like Japan has a lot of earthquakes because they are sitting on the edge of the Pacific plate, right? They are on, again, what's called the Pacific Ring of Fire. So yes, because of all that earthly activity and movement under there are plenty of volcanoes in the Philippines. RJ lives in Natlan. I wouldn't say so. There aren't really any deserts here. No, it's a very tropical, like, it looks more Sumeru. It looks very much like Sumeru. Where are you from? From the wait, are you asking me? If you're asking me, I'm from the Philippines, man. Yeah, I got done with the Fontaine Archon quest, so I'm doing Nida's story quest. Oh wow! So hey Elijah, how are you finding Genshin so far? Good. Hey, I'm glad, man. What have you geotactnic? All right, sure. So Elijah, what have you found? Yeah, what's the most enjoyable part of Genshin for you so far? Is it like the combat? Is it the story, the character designs, just the endless amount of exploration that it feels like you have to do at the beginning of the game? Yeah. Or I guess like all the character stories. So what is this one all about? Increase or decrease HP 40 times. Hydro-related reactions on opponents. Okay. I guess. Let's see. What's a Farina team I can use? I don't really have like a proper Farina team. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Okay. What? I do. I actually do. I'm an idiot. I'm just trying to think of. Okay, maybe. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. All right. Wait, it's Electro. That's not gonna work. Hang on. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, okay. All right. So let's do it like that. Yeah, all right, sure. A lot of electro immune enemies use. I don't think there's. I don't think. No, there's no amount of. I don't think there's any amount of C3 Raiden Shogun that can force your way through characters immune to electro. Hey, what's up, Mister? Oh my God. Your name again. Hang on. Gemo Darrow Beanstalk Day. One of these days, man, I'm gonna get used to how to read your name. One of these days. Just doing the event, man. How you doing? VTuber introduced Genshin to my sister, and then the day after I got it, month after my brother, I got it, but he can't play it anymore after 4.3. Too big of a version. I still need to do some interlude chapters soon, but to do that I need to do some story quests since I need to unlock Kazua's story quest. I see, I see. Wow, you seem to be quite grinding quite a bit. I mean, I hope you don't burn yourself out too quickly, but yeah, I guess piece of advice for from us players who've been playing the game for like a really long time and are sort of I guess like the best way to put it is we're up to date, and by up to date I mean like we are consuming content as soon as they release. Because like okay, I guess like a better way to put it would be older players who don't have a backlog of like quests and other content to consume. Hey, what's up? Yo, Homera Duranda. What does that mean, person 2? I guess like piece of advice from us players who don't have a backlog of like content to consume in Genshin is don't if you start to feel like you're not enjoying it anymore, if it starts feeling like a chore, then just log out. Just log out. Just continue it later. Just focus on just make like if you really want to play, just focus on doing the content that that you will miss out on if you don't log in, if you don't do it like every day. Again, just don't force yourself to do it, because eventually if you I guess it's the same for like anything else that you do in life, but essentially anything else that you do in life, no matter how much you like it, if you do it a lot, you'll be very happy. But if you do it even more than that, you'll be happy and then you'll be tired. You'll be happy and tired. And if you do it even more than that, you'll be still happy. You're doing something that you really like doing. But then you'll be more tired, and then some part of you will be unhappy. You do it even more than that, you won't be happy anymore because you're too tired. And then at some point, you sort of just lose your enjoyment, your original enjoyment of whatever that was, whatever that is that you originally enjoyed to do. I'm so sorry, person 2. I have no idea what language that is. Just grinding out my alt. Oh, all right. I have plenty of alts, so I'm not gonna grind any more alts. Let's see. What should I? This is why I really want to get Al-Haytham. Is like in a lot of situations, I just don't know who I want to use as a fourth character for Hyperbloom. And Al-Haytham helps out a lot in sort of covering for Nahida's inability to constantly apply dendro to combat, where you are constantly killing wave after wave after wave of enemies, because you use your Nahida skill. Let's say you have sack frag. Use your Nahida skill, sack frag procs. Okay, you have another cast. All the enemies die. You have your second cast, and then all the enemies die again, and then now your skill's on cooldown, and you can't apply dendro to anybody until your skill goes off cooldown. And in a way, well, Alhaitham does a lot more than this, but he also makes it so that you can still apply dendro even while your Nahida skill is still on cooldown. Use Dendro Traveler so much better than people think. I do agree with that. Yes, yeah, I do agree. It's just that my Dendro Traveler is, I literally only have him built. I just leveled him to 80 and ascended him because, you know, the essential materials are free, right? I just leveled him to 80, ascended him. Didn't level any of his talents. I didn't even bother putting artifacts on him that give him any attack or crit or crit. Just ER. just ER. He doesn't have a stupid amount of ER, but he just has just more than what he needs. Just so I won't have to I won't have to worry about his energy. And so yeah, replacing my Nahida with Dendro Traveler will help out with the Dendro application, but it also costs me a lot of DPS. So that's why I don't use him. And there might be situations where I will feel like he's going to be very annoying with Nahida. So I will be using Dendro Traveler in those situations. But I haven't met that situation just yet. Fourth character. Let's see, who do we want to use? Fourth character. I guess just I get, yeah, default, sure. Oh, did I even arrange my characters right? I did. Thank you. All right. Well, I mean, I guess it could have gone better with Yelan on slot 2, but that's fine. By the way, RJ, you got quite a cast of characters you got so far. Well, you know, I haven't been playing Genshin since day 1, but pretty close. Pretty close to a day 1 character. Or sorry, day 1 player.
You're toast. Busted. Take it easy.
I certainly don't have as many characters as somebody who's been playing the game for as long as I have. Because of the way that I've been making decisions on which banners to pull on. I'm more on the stingy side. No, you know what? Never mind. I'm very stingy. Ow. Alright. Man, you not having Xingqiu's resistance interruption, you never notice it until it's gone. Right? Like, if I had Xingqiu here, I would never ever experience getting knocked back.
Things are about to get dicey. Shower me with praise. Let the world fly. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Gotcha.
Or even getting staggered at all.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Time to shine. Everybody stand back. Let's lock. Quietly now.
Ow, ow. Alright, I'm an idiot because I'm playing this game for 2.5 years. Yesterday I found a new underground place in Inazuma. You mean the one under the Narukami shrine? You mean the one underneath here? There's a lot of underground stuff in Inazuma. Yeah, there's even like there's even so once you get under here, there's like a super like secret room that you can get into, and there's like a luxurious chest, I think. You can see the room from somewhere here too. There's like a door that you can see through but can't open from this side, that you have to go through a very difficult to get through path through from under here. It took me like an hour, like more than an hour to like, and I wasn't even like trying to figure out how to get in myself. I was just following a video. It was just really hard to follow. What is the Lantern Rite? Lantern Rite is sort of Chinese New Year in Genshin. You know how HOYO-verse, MiHoYo is a Chinese company, right? So they don't really do anything on the solar calendar New Year. They don't like give out anything. They don't have any special event for the New Year because they're a Chinese character. They celebrate more. They celebrate on Chinese New Year, and every year it happens. Like it happens. Like they're like special events, and like free stuff, whatever. Right? Like their celebration in games. They all happen during Lantern Rite, which is essentially January of every year. Hello, I deleted Genshin because I like Honkai Star Rail more than Genshin. Please don't be mad at me. I mean, some people might get mad at you, man. Hey, everybody has their preferences, man. Everybody has their preferences.
Stabilize.
I really like the character designs in Star Rail. Right? Like, just as much as I do as the character designs in Genshin. But no matter how much I like it, Star Rail's gameplay just isn't for me. I don't know. Can't bring myself to play turn-based games again.
Here comes the catch.
I don't think I'm gonna have as many points on this side as I did on the other side.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. Quietly now. We're about to get set.
Solidify.
I see everything.
Oh, yep, there we go. Ran into the problem of Nahida's skill being on cooldown.
I see everything. Yeah. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Did with me. Hey. Yeah. 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 The Temple of Wisdom. Busted. These are about to get dicey.
Oh, no shield.
Gather.
Stop.
I see everything.
Oh, I was trying to look at chat. Did not work out. Anyway, at least we got the minimum number of points. Or sorry, not minimum. The amount of points we need to get max rewards. That's all we care about. And last one. Oh yeah. In Sere Island. Sere Island. Oops. Oh no, I can't look at the map for a while until I pick my teams. Quicken, Dendro Cores. Alright, let's see. Quicken team. Oh, okay. I can use the trial character, sure. But I might want Nahida in there. Quicken. Alright, let's see. Official. What are we fighting here? Sure. Um. Yeah, okay. I certainly will want the healer here. And this. We're gonna have a lot of downtime on that team, but hey, like we'll try to make it work, I guess. Dendro cores, of course. Dendro cores, of course. Tell you guys something. Something else. Me, Ayato is broken since he is like Virgil from Devil May Cry. I mean, there are quite a few. There are a few ways for people to use Ayato, and he's the way where you use him is just a hyper carry. Like his damage ceiling is high, but like it doesn't reach all the way to like the very top of, you know, all the other, like, you know, like some of the characters that are sitting at the top of that DPS pyramid. But it goes pretty high, but that's with like a lot of investment, like an end game investment essentially. With really good artifacts, really well built teams, etc. But he is Aito is on the versatile versatile side, where there are quite a few ways to play him, and he enables certain teams, and it's like they're not the most sought out teams. They're not the most popular types of teams, but he does enable some of the more niche teams. Yeah, like especially around Dendro. Especially around Dendro, he enables Vapor. Like he does enable some of the mainstream teams, but they're not the best variations of those mainstream teams. Sorry, character design a bit mature. A bit mature. I hope you get it. Yep. I certainly get that. Just learned that the night. Just learned that last night. Yep. What is that? Gepard's weapon is it? Oh, okay. Star Rail character, I guess. 150-50. For the guy with the rose obsession. Star Rail stuff. Can I rub her for good luck? Alright, sure. There's like a Sarai Island under the water. There's underground. Sarai Island. Hang on. Which one is that again? Sarai Island. Oh, you mean here? Yes, there is. There is. It goes really deep. It goes. Yeah. It goes really really deep, man. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time, and I wasn't even like following somebody's video. I just like did it on my own. I think it was that time. Yeah, it was like that Infinite Ayaka banner. It was during that time. Yeah, just, you know, really boring time. What happened then? But yeah. I just that hole goes really deep, man. Well, I want to play with you, but I don't have my computer on. No, it's alright, Puppeteer. I don't really ever do co-op. I'm sorry.
I see everything.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Sharing my knowledge.
Okay, I don't think I will. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to burst here then. Alright. My Nahida certainly is not built for DPS.
I'm dead. Wings of darkness. darkness. Come, sever night from.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Lucky today.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Don't really have a good rotation for this team, but hey, we're gonna try and try to make it work.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Everyone hold hands. The doctor will see.
Taking a turn for the better.
Temple of Wisdom.
What does Nahida's burst do for Quicken again? I don't remember. Does it just make it so that your Quicken does more damage? I don't remember.
I'm getting there is no escape.
As you wish, me for.
Remember, health comes first.
Make yourselves at home.
Apply and then do this.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Darkness.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Hey, sharing my knowledge.
Okay, gonna have to wait for the skill to cool down and do
Now
this.
you shall perish.
Alright, nice. How am I getting Dendro application? Was that Baiju's skill? Or was that like an event thing? I'm shocked to hear RJ doesn't do co-op. What's with his UID out like that? Well, I mean, okay. Why I blur out my UID is I just
I see everything.
I just feel awkward. Like
Quiet.
it just feels weird to me when people say, "Hey, can I add you as a friend?" and then like saying, "Sorry, my friend list is full." I'd rather just not add anyone just to make it fair to everyone.
The Temple of Wisdom.
If that makes sense.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Stabilize.
Hey. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Stand with me.
Gather.
Oops. Man, I hate these guys. Not only are they annoying, like with the whole teleporting and hiding thing,
Busted. Game's up.
but they also drop little to no particles.
Everyone hold hands.
Rift Hounds are just awful. Like, other than consecrated beasts, Rift Hounds are probably like the second, my second most hated enemy types in Genshin.
Solidify.
Everyone hold hands.
Stabilize.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
This is order.
Oh man, I love it. All right, I timed that just right. I really did mean to do that, to get a freeze frame right as Zhongli's meteor was just coming down. Oh man, all right, can't believe I got footage of that. Awesome. Okay, I guess that's all of it. I wasn't asking why you blur your UID. I was just joking about how you clearly not doing co-op. Good to know. You know, I can't believe I played Genshin for more than 2 years and went through essentially killing the best mouse I've ever owned. Before ultimately, like, and I don't know why, like, it was like a very obvious thing to do also. Why I never thought of using a tool to make it so that I don't have to spam the space bar and left click to get through all the Genshin dialogue.
Enjoys a moist environment and is best.
I essentially killed the left click on the best mouse I've ever owned. It's not a super, it's not an incredible mouse, right? It's not like the best mouse in the world, right? But it was the best mouse I've ever owned. It was just a $20 mouse, really, but still, best mouse I've ever owned. And I essentially killed it preemptively. I killed it prematurely by using it to spam through all of Genshin's dialogue when it was like super obvious to me, even very early on, that I should have started using a tool to help me get through Genshin's dialogue without having to mash the space bar and left click. My condolences, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, I really, I kind of put in quite a bit of time into that mouse too. All right, here's the thing. Okay, so it was the Logitech G102 Prodigy, I think, is the full name. And man, okay. One of the best mice I've ever owned. By best, I mean most expensive and most accurate. Yeah, most expensive and most accurate mice I've ever owned. But it also demanded quite a lot of my time. Like, okay, I don't know if I've never had this experience, nor have I ever heard of anyone having the same problem as I did on that mouse. So, like, before the left click dying thing, before that, I had a problem with the mouse wheel. Like, for some reason, the rubber on the mouse wheel, it expanded. It expanded. It expanded so much. Like, it expanded so much that the mouse wheel wouldn't fit in like the hole of like on top of the mouse, where the mouse wheel should be. It was so tight in there that at some point I couldn't spin my mouse without having to like hold my mouse with two hands. Sorry, not my mouse, my scroll wheel. At some point. And then what I had to do was I had to open up the mouse, and I literally had to take a box cutter. Mouse with a ball below? Nope, not Persona 2. I literally opened up the mouse. I took out the mouse wheel, the scroll wheel, and then I took a box cutter and I shaved bits of the rubber off, like by hand. And I'm not a very handy person. So it was really messy, and I messed up quite a bit. And what's weird too is it was so weird. Like I never really expected anything like that. And because like at some parts of the scroll wheel, I shaved off a little too much that I ended up going all the way through. And for some reason, there was this really sticky, oily substance inside.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
You know what the best way to deal with dialogue is? Skipping Genshin. Hey, what's up, Asuna? Good to see you, man. So yeah, for some reason, okay. So obviously, a mouse wheel, right? A scroll wheel is essentially, at least for a lot of mice. Not all mice have a mouse wheel design or a scroll wheel design like this, but essentially, what most mice,
Wherever
most
in this
modern
world
mice
I roam,
nowadays, their scroll wheels are
moments of my
essentially
life.
plastic
This
or
blade.
metal,
It is the
and
last
then
link I have to the land of my
wrapped
birth.
with rubber. You know, sort of, kind of like an actual tire, right? Kind of like an actual car wheel. And it was essentially that. And for some reason, inside the rubber was just this like was this a lot of this gooey, like sticky substance, and I had no idea what it was for. It wasn't,
This scenery
at
is
least
wonderful.
not obviously, it wasn't,
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a
you
wanderer.
know, some kind of lubricant for anything. But I, you know, so I wasn't, it wasn't obvious to me what it was doing there. So I thought, okay, maybe I should wash this off. And then I thought, wait, what if this breaks something? But I never really figured out what it was for. So what I did was, because again, at some portions of the rubber, I shaved off a little too much, and I ended up going all the way through. So I had to literally glue, like put super glue on it to put it back, to put it back on. And because those portions were still a little too thick when I glued them back on, I had to shave off like as slowly as I could, like as gradually as I could, like more, until my scroll wheel was small enough to fit in the hole in the mouse for the scroll wheel.
There
I
are
think I
leaves around
must have
me,
like spent
and I know
like
just
I
the
don't
tune
know,
to
like a
accompany
good
them,
2
if you
or
wish to
3
hear
hours
it.
of my life on that, doing that. It was, I would rather not have to do that anymore ever. It was really annoying. You going for Xianyun? I'm gonna try, Asuna. Yeah, I'm certainly gonna try. I'm on my main account now. Don't really have any more Primo Gems. I had to man, I did not have a lot of luck on the main account going from C0 to C3 Raiden Shogun. I did have a lot of Primos ready, but thankfully I just had enough. And well, I didn't have enough Primos actually. I had to eat up some of my Star Glitter. Yeah, but hey, finally did it. Got C3 Raiden Shogun. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can do. I am certainly on 50-50 right now. So if I lose 50-50, I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything about it, and I'm like super low on pity, just 6 pity. Do I have to condense resin tomorrow? Hours? Yeah, okay. I won't have to. All right, just gonna switch accounts, guys. Be right back. What's the most expensive mouse you had? The mouse I was just talking about. It was the Logitech G102 Prodigy, I think is its full name. My scroll is made out of plastic, but it feels like rubber. Are you sure it's plastic then? Let me see. This is the second account. Do I need to farm this boss? Okay. Apparently not anymore. Oh boy. Okay, I'll probably just do that off stream. I'd rather not have to let you guys sit through and watch me do the same thing, same exact thing over and over again. Because I already kind of do that every week with doing dailies and weeklies every Monday. 3 times as well, because, you know, 3 accounts. Whatever happened to Elijah? Elijah all of a sudden disappeared. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, for some reason, I really like talking to new players. I want to see, I want to know, like, how they feel about the game. I guess it's because, like, I want to remember. Yeah, it helps me remember. It helps me remember that new player feeling, you know, right? It's an exciting time, right, in any Genshin player's career. Oh, the music and the clicking. What music? Oh, the game music. So the difference between the lights on her? On her C0 and C2 looks incredible. Archon vibes. Oh, I haven't seen any footage of her. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I don't think we could just buy butter, right? I guess we have to cook it. I only really started like 3 months ago. Wait, really? Okay. For like the last, I don't know, hour maybe ish, you were kind of giving me like new player vibes, Puppeteer, but I didn't think you were that new. Wow, okay. I don't know, cuz like the way that you talk, I guess like it seems like you're very familiar with like a lot of the game already. Butter. Okay, there it is. Oh man, 5 minutes. Okay, well, how much did that weekly need? 3. Okay, let's make, I don't know, maybe enough for like quite a few weeks in case. And 5 minutes, 24. 50. An hour. Oh my god, 2 hours, like around 2 hours before that completes. Well, guess I'm gonna have to skip that for now. Okay, gotta go. See ya. Alright, hey, thanks for stopping by, Asuna. Take care, man.